Segment 1, Introduction. Welcome to Kimmy Baby 21 Motivational. I'm Kimmy, and today we're diving into a topic that's about more than just fashion. It's about self-respect, dignity, and how we present ourselves to the world. We're talking about the power of modesty and why dressing with respect can elevate both men and women in all aspects of life. No matter your background, race, or religion, modesty is a universal value found in cultures throughout history. But today's entertainment and fashion industries often push the idea that showing more skin equals more confidence. Is that really true? Or is there more power in dressing with purpose and self-respect? Let's break it all down. Segment 2, the cultural history of modesty. Before we dive into why modesty is so powerful, let's take a look at its deep roots across different cultures and faiths. Modesty isn't just about clothing. It's about self-respect, identity, and the values a society upholds. It has been cherished across civilizations for centuries, shaping the way people express themselves and connect with their communities. Islamic modesty, Middle East and Asia. In Islam, modesty is a deeply spiritual principle, not just a fashion choice. Women wear the hijab, abaya, or loose clothing as a sign of dignity, devotion, and humility before God. But modesty isn't only for women. Men, too, are encouraged to dress in a way that reflects self-respect, often covering from the navel to the knees and avoiding overly tight clothing. This practice dates back to the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, who emphasized that modesty is a virtue in both behavior and appearance. Many Muslim women describe their hijab not as a restriction, but as a personal empowerment, allowing them to be judged for their character rather than their looks. In modern cities like Jakarta, Dubai, and Istanbul, you'll see women blending modest fashion with contemporary style, flowing maxi dresses, stylish turbans, and elegant abayas designed with modern fabrics. Victorian modesty, Europe and America. The Victorian era, 1837-1901, took modesty to an extreme. Women wore long dresses with high necklines, corsets, and layers of petticoats, reflecting the belief that femininity was tied to purity and virtue. Men, too, were expected to dress formally. Three-piece suits, hats, and neatly groomed appearances symbolized respectability. While today's fashion is much more relaxed, the idea that dressing with dignity commands respect still holds. Think about how a well-tailored suit can make someone feel confident, or how choosing a classy, elegant outfit for an event can make a powerful statement. Even in pop culture, many celebrities are embracing modest fashion as a bold choice rather than a limitation. African modesty, traditional attire and meaning. Across Africa, modesty is often about community, dignity, and respect for elders. Traditional clothing like the dashiki, West Africa, kiting, East Africa, and kaftan, North Africa, are not only beautifully designed but also deeply meaningful. These garments often cover the body in flowing, elegant fabrics that celebrate cultural heritage while maintaining a sense of modesty. For example, in Nigeria and Ghana, women wear the iro and buba, a stylish yet modest ensemble that drapes beautifully. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, the habesha kemis, a white embroidered dress, is worn with pride at religious and cultural events. In many African cultures, clothing represents identity and social status. Dressing with modesty is a sign of self-respect, wisdom, and cultural pride, rather than restriction. Asian modesty, Japan, India, and China. Asian cultures have long embraced modesty in clothing, not just for religious reasons, but also as a symbol of grace, discipline, and tradition. Japan. The kimono, with its long sleeves and floor-length draping, represents elegance and subtlety. The way it's worn, loose yet structured, reflects the Japanese values of harmony and restraint. Even today, women wear kimonos for weddings, tea ceremonies, and festivals, keeping modesty alive in modern Japan. India. The sari and salwar kameez are both modest yet incredibly feminine. The way a sari is draped allows for both coverage and beauty, showing how Indian women blend modesty with personal expression. Many women in India, regardless of faith, choose these traditional outfits not because they must, but because they carry a sense of heritage and elegance. China, the hanfu, a flowing traditional Chinese outfit, embodies the Confucian ideals of modesty, grace, and respect. Even today, modern hanfu enthusiasts celebrate this ancient style, bringing modest fashion back into the spotlight. The bottom line? Across different cultures, modesty isn't about restriction, it's about self-respect, identity, and cultural pride. Whether through a hijab, a kimono, or a tailored suit. Modest fashion allows people to express who they are while honoring their traditions. Modesty is power. It's the confidence to embrace your heritage and wear it with pride. Segment 3, Why Modesty is Powerful. Now let's talk about what modest dressing actually does for you. It's not just about covering up, it's about confidence, self-respect, and how people perceive you. Modesty isn't a limitation. It's a form of self-expression that lets your true character shine. 1. Modesty reflects self-respect. Dressing modestly shows that you value yourself beyond appearances. You're not seeking validation from others. You know your worth comes from within. Think about it. When you take the time to dress with dignity and class, you're sending a message that you respect yourself. You're showing the world that you don't need to expose more to feel seen. Instead, you want people to see you for your intelligence, kindness, and character. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that dressing a certain way will gain you more attention or approval. But true respect, whether from yourself or others, doesn't come from revealing more skin. It comes from the way you carry yourself. When you dress in a way that aligns with your self-respect, you naturally command more respect from those around you. Think about the people you admire, whether they're in business, leadership, or even entertainment. Many of the most respected women in the world dress with intention, not to impress, but to express their confidence and values. 2. Modesty helps you avoid the trap of trends. Entertainment and social media push revealing fashion trends, making people feel like they have to dress a certain way to fit in. But trends fade, your values don't. Every season, there's a new fashion must-have. Crop tops, cutout dresses, ultra mini skirts. And if you're not keeping up, it can feel like you're missing out. But here's the truth. Fashion trends are designed to be temporary. They come and go, but your sense of self should be constant. Modesty allows you to take control of your image. Instead of letting the fashion industry tell you what's hot right now, you get to define your own style, one that makes you feel beautiful, comfortable, and confident in your own skin. Have you ever bought a trendy outfit just because it was in style, but later felt uncomfortable wearing it? That's because trends aren't always made for everyone. Dressing modestly means choosing clothes that truly represent who you are, not just what's being marketed to you. 3. Modesty builds confidence. True confidence isn't about showing more skin, it's about owning who you are. Many people think modesty is boring or restrictive, but in reality, it takes confidence to dress differently from the crowd. Confidence isn't about wearing the boldest or most revealing outfit, it's about how you feel in what you wear. If you feel powerful in an elegant, well-put-together outfit, that confidence radiates from within. Modesty challenges the idea that attention equals confidence. Instead, it teaches you that true confidence comes from being secure in your choices. Some people might say modesty is limiting, but in reality, it's freeing. You're not constantly adjusting your outfit, worrying about whether something is too short or too tight. You're not dressing for others, you're dressing for yourself. Think about the last time you wore an outfit that made you feel truly confident, one that reflected your personality and made you stand tall. That's the power of dressing with intention. Final thought: modesty isn't about hiding. It's about highlighting what truly matters. It shifts the focus from what you're wearing to who you are. And when you own that, your confidence becomes unshakable. Segment 4, How People Perceive You When You Dress Modestly. Whether we like it or not, people make judgments based on appearance. The way we dress sends a message about who we are, what we value, and how we want to be treated. In this segment, let's explore how dressing modestly influences the way people see and interact with you. 1. First impressions matter. Have you ever met someone and instantly formed an opinion about them based on their outfit? That's because first impressions are powerful. The way we present ourselves visually is the first thing people notice before we even speak a word. When you dress modestly, you create an impression of confidence, self-respect, and maturity. You're seen as someone who is secure in themselves and doesn't feel the need to seek external validation through revealing or overly flashy clothing. Instead of coming across as someone desperate for attention, you present yourself as collected, intentional, and in control of your image. People naturally respect individuals who appear self-assured. Whether it's in a professional setting, a social event, or even casual day-to-day interactions, modesty in dress often communicates a sense of seriousness, elegance, and self-discipline. 2. You earn more respect. Have you ever noticed how certain outfits make people treat you differently? It's not just in your head, there's actually psychology behind it. In both professional and social settings, modest dressing tends to command respect. When your clothing reflects poise and self-worth, people are more likely to view you as someone who values themselves beyond just physical appearance. For example, in the workplace, individuals who dress in a polished yet modest way are often seen as competent, reliable, and professional. They are taken seriously in meetings and discussions, because their attire suggests they are there to contribute value rather than to draw unnecessary attention to themselves. The same applies in social situations. When you carry yourself with dignity, others are more likely to approach you with genuine curiosity and respect rather than superficial interest. Think about some of the most influential and respected women in history. Many of them dressed modestly, not because they had to, but because they wanted the focus to be on their words, their actions, and their intelligence, rather than just their appearance. 3. You attract the right kind of attention. At the end of the day, how you present yourself influences the kind of attention you receive. The question is, what kind of attention do you really want? Dressing modestly encourages people to focus on who you are as a person, your skills, your values, and your ideas rather than just your looks. Instead of attracting fleeting admiration, you create meaningful connections based on substance. For example, in a dating scenario, if you dress modestly, it sends a signal that you want to be appreciated for your personality and character, rather than just your body. This helps filter out the wrong kind of attention and draws in people who value you for deeper reasons. In professional environments, dressing modestly ensures that your competence and intelligence take center stage, rather than your outfit distracting from your contributions. By dressing in a way that prioritizes elegance and self-respect, you set the tone for how others engage with you. People tend to treat you with the level of dignity that you project. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, modest dressing isn't about following a rule. It's about making a statement. It's about choosing to be valued for more than just your appearance. It's about commanding respect, creating meaningful connections, and walking through the world with confidence. So the next time you get dressed, ask yourself, what message do I want to send today? Segment 5, the entertainment industry's negative influence on modesty. One of the biggest reasons modesty is being lost today is because of entertainment culture. Hollywood, social media, and pop stars constantly push the idea that revealing more equals confidence and power. This messaging is everywhere, on red carpets, in music videos, and even in influencer culture, shaping how people, especially young women, view their self-worth and personal image. Music and celebrities, the glamour of immodesty. The entertainment industry has a long history of setting beauty and fashion trends. Today, many celebrities openly promote provocative clothing, framing it as a symbol of empowerment. Their outfits on stage in music videos and at high-profile events push boundaries further every year. For example, major pop stars often appear in revealing outfits during performances or on magazine covers. These artists become role models, and their influence extends beyond music, affecting fashion choices, self-image, and even societal expectations. The message is clear. To be seen as confident, bold, or successful, one must follow the same trends. This creates an illusion that modesty is outdated, reserved for those who lack self-expression or ambition. Social media pressures, validation through exposure, platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat thrive on visual appeal. Algorithms favor content that attracts more engagement. And unfortunately, revealing fashion often generates more likes, shares, and followers. Young influencers quickly learn that dressing a certain way leads to increased visibility and sponsorship deals. The Nah Hot Girl Summers trend, viral dance challenges, and influencer fashion hauls all reinforce the idea that the more skin you show, the more attention and validation you receive. This pressure disproportionately affects women, making them feel that modest dressing is less desirable or even socially limiting. Even brands play into this by collaborating with influencers who embrace daring fashion, further normalizing the idea that success is tied to one's willingness to conform to these trends. Meanwhile, those who choose to dress more conservatively often struggle for the same recognition. Reality check: confidence comes from within. Despite the entertainment industry's glamorization of immodesty, real confidence and self-worth do not come from how much skin is shown. True beauty is rooted in character, intelligence, and how one carries themselves. Modesty, whether in clothing, speech, or behavior, is not a sign of weakness, but of self-respect and personal choice. We need to take back control of our own image. Confidence doesn't come from following Entertainment trends, it comes from knowing who you are and standing firm in your values. We don't need to imitate celebrities to be successful. True power lies in authenticity, self-respect, and the courage to embrace our own standards of beauty and confidence. Segment 6. How to dress modestly without losing style. Modesty doesn't mean dressing in a dull or outdated way. In fact, modest fashion can be just as stylish, elegant, and trendy as any other style, without compromising your values. The key is to find a balance between expressing yourself and dressing with dignity. You don't have to sacrifice fashion for modesty. You just need to know how to make it work for you. 1. Find your personal style. True style isn't about following trends blindly, it's about discovering what makes you feel comfortable, beautiful, and confident. Many people associate modest fashion with boring, oversized clothing, but that's far from the truth. The first step to dressing modestly while staying stylish is to find clothing that reflects your unique personality. Whether you love a classic, minimalist look, a chic modern aesthetic, or a feminine and elegant vibe, there are countless ways to incorporate modesty into your wardrobe. Experiment with silhouettes. Modest fashion doesn't mean shapeless clothing. You can opt for well-tailored pieces like high-waisted trousers, A-line skirts, and structured blazers that flatter your figure while maintaining elegance. Play with colors and patterns. Modest fashion isn't limited to neutral tones. Floral prints, bold colors, and subtle patterns can make your outfit pop without being overly revealing. Layering for elegance. Layering is a powerful tool in modest dressing. Try pairing a chic blouse with a tailored vest, or wear a stylish long cardigan over a fitted dress to add depth to your look. The goal is to find a style that makes you feel both beautiful and comfortable without compromising your values. 2. Invest in quality, not just trends. Fast fashion comes and goes, but timeless style lasts forever. Invest in clothing that will always make you look elegant and polished. Many trends encourage revealing clothing, but they fade quickly. Instead of constantly chasing what's in today, focus on building a wardrobe filled with timeless, high-quality pieces that never go out of style. Staple wardrobe essentials: a well-fitted blazer, a classic white blouse, a flowy midi dress, and tailored trousers are all versatile pieces that can be styled in multiple ways. Choose high-quality fabrics instead of cheap, see-through materials. Opt for structured cotton, silk, wool, or high-quality knitwear that feels luxurious and lasts longer. Embrace elegant accessories, statement belts, structured handbags, stylish scarves, and tasteful jewelry can elevate your look without relying on revealing fashion. By investing in quality rather than fleeting trends, you'll build a wardrobe that keeps you looking effortlessly stylish year after year. 3. Confidence is key. No matter what you wear, the most attractive thing about you is your confidence. When you carry yourself with self-assurance, people notice you, not just your clothes. One of the biggest myths about modest fashion is that it limits self-expression. In reality, confidence is what truly makes an outfit stand out. Whether you're wearing a tailored suit, a maxi dress, or a chic blouse with wide leg pants, how you carry yourself matters more than what you wear. Own your style. When you feel good in what you're wearing, it shows. Stand tall, smile, and be proud of the way you present yourself. Set your own beauty standards. Don't let social media or celebrity culture dictate what's attractive. Elegance, intelligence, and self-respect are far more powerful than any fashion trend. Inspire others. When you confidently embrace modesty, you encourage others to do the same. You show that fashion and self-respect can go hand in hand. At the end of the day, fashion should enhance who you are, not define your worth. Dressing modestly doesn't mean sacrificing style. It means dressing with intention, class, and confidence. True beauty isn't about how much skin you show. It's about how you carry yourself and the values you stand for. Segment 7. Closing thoughts. So what did we learn today? Modesty isn't about restriction, it's about self-respect, confidence, and making an impact with your character, not just your looks. It's about embracing a style that reflects who you truly are, rather than feeling pressured to fit into someone else's standards. Throughout history, across different cultures and faiths, modesty has always been a sign of dignity, grace, and self-worth. It has never been about hiding. It has been about choosing how you present yourself with confidence and intention. But today's entertainment industry, social media, and celebrity culture try to erase that by promoting trends that often make people, especially women, feel like they need to reveal more to be seen, valued, or successful. But here's the truth. You don't need to follow trends to be confident and empowered. True confidence comes from knowing your worth, setting your own standards, and refusing to let the world dictate how you should present yourself. It's time to take back control and dress in a way that aligns with your values, whether that means embracing elegance, class, or personal creativity without compromising self-respect. Fashion should empower you, not pressure you. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs this message. Let's start a conversation about self-confidence, values, and personal growth. And don't forget to follow Kimmy Baby 21 Motivational for more empowering discussions that help you stay true to yourself in a world full of mixed messages. Until next time, stay confident, stay strong, and remember, you are beautifully and uniquely made. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode.